Father was talking to me today again. He gave me a word, and he said they don't know who they are. They are out there impressing people that don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. That's what he said. Then, I mean, like when me and the Father are talking, it's for hours. It's not just like a word just fall out the sky. No, when God give me a word, it's something I've experienced. He blesses me with the understanding so I can come on here and tell you. Sorry, I just ate. He said they don't know who they are. He said, he said, it's a lot of people walking this earth covering themselves up in millionaires. And they're doing this because they don't know who they are. So when they cover themselves up, they can control what people think they are and who they think they are. He said he said they're so concerned with how they look to other people, and they go 70, 80 years on this earth and don't know who they are. Don't even know who they are. But everybody can say, well, he sure can dress. Sad. It's a sad, sad thing for any human being to be walking this earth. And, for many years, however long God give them, and they have no idea who they are, much less who God is. And the reason why this word resonated to me, and this ain't gonna be no popular word. People don't want to hear this. They do not want to hear this. But this word, it resonated with me because I used to do that. Before I knew who I was so confident in nothing. But I was confident in what I could make myself look like. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept up the fake nails. I kept, you know how we do when we in the world, what we look like. I kept that up. Do you know how tiring it is? How expensive it is to care about what somebody else thinks about you? God brought a situation, not a situation. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I look tired. I just got home from work. But he brought something that happened between. Well, it wasn't something that happened really. It was a conversation me and my cousin had many years ago, and he actually brought two. But I was on my way home from work. I had a 1997 Honda Accord that I bought with my money from saving. I bought it by myself, but I hit the corner and I saw my cousin and her daughter. It was one, maybe two, because she got five. So it was many years ago. So she was walking with her kid or kids, and when we got to my mama house, she said, "There go that speck, that white speck." She was talking about my car. She was talking about my Honda Accord. Now, when I saw them, they were walking. I'm a gentle soul. I, because of God, I try to be as respectful as possible. But people test your patience. Sometimes, sometimes, I make it out without even saying nothing. Because I know if I was to respond to that, I'm going to hurt your feelings. But this time, because some people just need, they walking around and they just ignorant, blind. And she said, there go that white speck. Y'all, I didn't even know what a speck was. I was like, speck? She was like, yeah, your little Honda. But it was so disregarded. Like, it was so just, she said it in a disrespectful way. Like she was trying to belittle me for whatever reason. I mean, it came out the blue. And I said, white speck. I said, my white speck is faster than the Jordans you got on. You can ask me what she said. She didn't say nothing. What was she supposed to say? Now, I never looked at her the way I did that day. Because it was like, you ain't got a car, a pot to piss in, or a window to throw it out of. And somewhere up in your dome came the audacity to talk about what I got. Wow. I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that. Like, who did she think she was? Like, do you not know? Like, you're not even aware that you have nothing because you walking down the street with your daughter, and in the environments that you're used to. Everybody does that. Everybody's having kids without even establishing some type of provision for themselves. But you can't even see how you walking down the street with nothing but a baby, with nothing, and you got the nerve to talk about somebody else. I could have said a lot more than I did, but and y'all, it's these that same family member and her siblings. They used to always badger me about when you gonna have kids. And I'm like, have kids for what? What I'm having kids for? I ain't even got a passport. I ain't traveled. Y'all, it's a sad thing when people don't know who they are. And then, on top of not knowing who they are, they spend all their money on millionaires so they can impress another soul that don't know who they are. It is ridiculous. And I know this word is probably all over the place because it's a little chopped up because I just got off work and I didn't write nothing down. I got so much stuff on my mind. But I'm giving y'all what I can remember. The point of the word was tell my people they need to learn who they are and be confident in that, because anybody that is going out of their way to impress somebody else when they don't even know who they are. You don't even know who you trying to impress. You don't know that person. You don't eat with that person. You don't sleep with that person. You don't get money with that. Like, do y'all? Man, I hope y'all catching this. Like, if y'all wondering how I can get up on these YouTube videos And I ain't always got on makeup. I ain't always got a wig on. Sometimes I look like Aunt Mama. Sometimes, because I'm confident in who I am. I got a word from the Lord. If y'all gonna get caught up with the way I look like, I ain't got no super pressed lace on with them 3-inch, you know, Versace French tips. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. I mean, God has shown me who I am. So I no longer find comfort in those things. Because let me tell you something. When you learn who you are and God blesses you to walk in that, He gives you the confidence to walk in that, which is what He created you for. And then He blesses you with influence so that what He tells you can reach people. Now, if God don't give you influence, do you know what influence is? Influence is powerful. It is the ability to affect a person's behavior, thought process, and decision making. That's influence. If God don't give you influence, I don't care what kind of lace you got on. I don't care how much money you spent on your nails. I don't care how long it took you to put on 7 coats of makeup. If God don't give you that influence, if he don't add his blessing to your life without sorrow, if God don't do it for you, it means nothing. It means nothing. That's why when you know who God is, you know who you are. He will reveal who you are in him. Then God told me, he brought back to my remembrance the conversation I had with my mama. Me and my mama. See, my mama, way different than me. Way different. We look like twins. Excuse me. But my mama, she care about the millionaires. My mama will spend $200 on shoes. Me, I would never spend $200 on shoes. Okay? On one pair of shoes? Are you crazy? $200? I live in Fresno, California. That $200 is gonna be a credit to that PG&E bill because it's hot than a mug. Okay, ain't nobody paying no $200 for no one pair of shoes. I'm gonna go down there to that Walmart Supercenter and I'm gonna get them white cute little shoes. That's $9.99. But that's me. Simple, plain Jane, in love with the Lord. Okay, blessed with wisdom and favor, and courage and boldness, and not an ounce of fear of the enemy. You got to know who you are. Because when you do, you don't care about stuff like that. It ain't a millionaire I'm about to go make richer to cover me up, to come on here and make you think I got something I don't. I ain't rich. I am not rich. I drive for Lyft. Thank God. God gives me provision. I got my own place. I got my own car. I pay my own bills. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I go to the grocery store when I need food and buy my food myself. Oh Lord, I forgot where I was going. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all, am I helping y'all? I really hope I'm helping y'all. Because I'm telling you all my business. Which I don't care what you think. Because I got all I need. But I'm just saying. Is it helping somebody, anybody? I hope it is. Because, Lord. What was I saying? What was I at, Lord? I was saying it ain't a piece of millionaire I throw on my body. Come on here and try to impress y'all. Um, why would I do that? Because if you find how I keep myself up or what I cover myself with, if you find that impressive and more important than what's coming out of my mouth, which reflects my mindset, then baby, you don't know who you are either. Because if you know who you are, you will be able to identify somebody else, whether they know who they are or not. Y'all see what I'm saying? 1+1. Come on, y'all. Man, I hope you hearing me. But anyway, back to the story between me and my mom. My mama, she liked to get dressed. She liked to spend a lot of money on clothes and shoes and wigs and all of that. And she said she had kids and she never was able to do that for herself. And I understand. I understand that. But it's a big difference when you're doing that and you don't know who you are. And then, she would criticize me because I don't do it. She looked at me one day and she said, "Where you get them shoes from?" I said, "The store." She was like, "When you gonna buy yourself something nice?" I said, "Why you criticizing me because you don't like the shoes that's on my feet that I got to wear? Did I come in here criticizing you for spending all that money that you ain't got on some shoes so when somebody else look at you they can think you got something that you don't got? What did I do that to you? No. No, I did not. I let you live your life, be free, go and do what you want to do. Don't come in here criticizing me about that. These shoes that I got on, is they gonna protect my feet from the ground? Mm-hmm. Um, if I go out and spend $200 on a pair of shoes, is that the last 200 I'm gonna have to spend? No, you're gonna need. Okay, so what is we talking about here? What we talking about? Because I'm lost. I don't understand why it's important. I mean, I don't mean to make you feel like, you know, look, you're a little shallow, but you targeted me. You came after me. And another story. I told this somebody I needed a bag, a work bag, because I used to leave the house with my stuff in like a Walmart bag. And I was like, I said, Lord, I think I make enough money to buy myself a bag. I want me a bag, right? I went down to Walmart, got me a bag, a cute little black bag. I'm gonna show you. This regular bag. Regular, regular. I don't even think it got a name on it. Okay? It was $22. That somebody said, "What type of bag did you get?" I said, "What type of bag?" It's a black bag. He was like, "No, but like, what kind of bag is it?" It looked like a backpack. He like, "No, I mean like, who make it?" Walmart, I think. He's He was like, ain't no name on it. I said, I bought it out the Walmart store. He said, and then I said, why you counting my money? Why is it so important to you? Like, you counting my money, you want to know which millionaire I paid to get me a bag. You see how he was judging me based on the millionaires I could purchase? Now, this is the same one that said, my love language is gifts. Buy me something. I said, I ain't the one for you. Mm-mm. Because anybody that can measure love by how much money is spent don't know nothing about it. And I ain't the one for you. And I'm going to need you to stop counting my money. You're going to have to find you another language. Because, you're not going to become a bill up at. Boy, you crazy. People done took this love language business and went just about too far. That's what he said. My love language is gifts. Buy me something. Give me the money. What you talking about? Buy you something? I'm not. So I said, so when I want to tell you I love you, I got to buy you something. This ain't no. This starting. You want a subscription? You looking for a sponsor? That's what you looking for. I'm not her. Oh no. Mm-mm. For one on, I don't spend money on men, and for two, even if I did, baby, it wouldn't be you. Mm-mm. But ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? I said, why you can't go to work, accumulate the money, and go buy your own damn gift? Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself. Why you want me to do it? People, man, know who you are. Get with the Lord. Know who you are. Don't be trying to impress nobody. It ain't worth it. Because you look all kind of crazy. Look at all these BBL people dying on the table. Just trying like, ooh, like, come on. I told my mama and this dude that I was talking to, because he was like, you gonna get you a BBL? Why on earth would I do that? I was born with a booty. Why would I, what? Why? I said, mama, how come these girls, you know what, I ain't even gonna share that story because a lot of y'all gonna feel like I'm attacking y'all. And everybody got free will. They can do with their body what they want. But it was just a piece, right? I'm gonna just say the piece. Excuse me. I said, Mama, every woman is beautiful. Every woman is beautiful. We the most beautiful thing to any man. We ain't never had to go up under the knife to be attractive to a man. Why do we do that? A man would tell you you don't need it. Is they doing reconstructive surgery on your little on your business? Cause that's all they care about. Is your center part functioning? That's all the man care. Why you? I'm gonna leave it right there. Cause I know y'all may I'm thick up about the neck. Yeah, I like to eat. I know my body. It don't make me feel less confident, low self-esteem, none of that. Because I ain't ever I ain't. I mean, I like to be. Lord forgive me. I like to be chunky. I like to have a little meat on my bone. It be cold at night, and just I ain't finna sit up in here and eat salad all day and all night. I ain't about to do that. That ain't about to happen. And on top of that, I ain't never had a man, see my body and walk out the door. Like, I never. So know who you are, love who you are, accept who you are. That's the point of this video. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you sound like. You are a blessing to this world. Find out what your gifts and talents are. Learn that. Learn how to project it, become it, live it, love it, serve it. Honor God with it. Right? That ain't hard to do. Your gift will make room for you. That's what the Lord has said. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I got to edit the beginning of it because it was a little slow start. But I hope y'all watch the video. I hope y'all like the word. I hope y'all could use it, apply it. I hope I help somebody, out of that mental prison of caring about what other people think. Don't do that. Don't limit yourself like that. Be free as a butterfly, okay? Don't let nobody cage you up, okay? Y'all hear what I'm saying? All right, I see y'all in the next one.